Nah, fam, we only getting started. Yeah, I got the light. He got the light. We got the light. What you know about it? So much light. More light than a spike in your power bill. Or a match when it strike, we devour ill. They don't know how to feel. Their minds cripple, mental gangbangers. Never saw losers, but we game changers. Rearrange strangers with the Rickens next mission. Bring the light to your home, electrician. I've been grinding since the basement. If you know, you know, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul speaking through poems. Both your speakers are blown for my songs. Let's get it on. I'm ready for the challenge. The dichotomy of dark and light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. Beauty runs deeper than the surface. Album on sale, but the soul not for purchase. Birth this ill style with mild symptoms. It gets them ecstatic. I'm a shock to the system. Warrior. Battle scarred, yet these bars hard. Thus became an author, not the R-Bard. I say, missed the hard part, restarted the lost art. Can make a smash from the mouth, I'm an all-star. Like this, light switch. Life is priceless. Like this, light switch. Life is priceless. Hit the light switch if you need a light switch. Like this, right quick for the night shift. I got the light, he got the light, we got the light switch. Sacrifice a ticket to the afterlife. My mission isn't done on earth. Alert the jerks. These verses fuel my appetite. I have the right insight. World needs the facts of life. Healthy as an apple slice. This what real rappers like. International. Took a vacation. Still working on my sabbatical. Casual but tactical. Listen up, please. I'm more than a chess piece. Pawn starving a bargain for scraps while the rest eat. Left me to fend for myself. And I conquered where the wild things are with the monsters. As the earth keeps turning. Lies keep turning. My eyes see burning. Fire desire with quiet, I'm blessed as 3 sermons. Speaking that breeze, defeat vermin. Billie Jean, you can see the light. Every step that I take, walk with a glow kept to my fate. Like this, light switch. Like this, priceless. Like this, light switch. Light is priceless. Hit the light switch if you need a light switch. Like this, right quick for the night shift. I got the light, I got the light. We got the light switch. Shine on, young king, with the gleam of a colorful dreamer. Clean by the redeemer. Queens of radiant demeanor. Beams of light, I know you've seen us. Shine bright through the zeitgeist. Banking on jewels, hit a nice heist. Drop a few gems, then ignite mics. Land of the free, but it comes with a slight price. You are not nice. Rappers wanna battle, not a sweat. Quiet is kept like Naruto's wife. He not a threat. Young vet in the place. Masses, brains.
Hello! Hi. Good to see you guys again. Once again. I mean, I don't know. Wait, actually, when was the last time I did anything here? Oh no, I'm kidding myself. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like a bunch of days. Did I stream last week? Hello, Katsukaki. Hello. Welcome. Well, I don't know why I'm welcoming you. You're supposed to be here. Nah, I'm joking. Don't worry. You're not going to die from not being here. Let me tell everyone on Twitter that I'm live now. How's everyone doing? Oh, by the way, 2 things. One is that I need to take a little bit to modify my playlist because YouTube is being a bitch again. And they are copyright claiming my stuff because of samples in the music. Not even by the music itself, by samples on it. It's so annoying. They are so annoying. I have no idea why they are like this, but whatever. I think the one problem that comes with being a YouTube streamer compared to everything else, from being on the other side, is the copyright. At least on the other side I can just flop on some rap music and vibe for eternity. I cannot do that here, unfortunately. I think we are coming to a time where I'm going to have to loop my original background music, and I don't know if you guys would be fine with that, honestly. We might start to be approaching the time where we are going to need to go back to the basics and just have the Xenovia Noether official BGM that I commissioned the wonderful Rickle. Shout out to Rickle, by the way. I don't know if you're watching this, maybe you're watching the bot, like in the future, in like 2040. I love ya. Thank you for the BGM. I'm going to use it more often because YouTube's being a terrible partner. Yeah. Other than that, I'm a little bit low energy, as I told you, but so I'm going to tell you guys to please behave, because we also have a guest. We have Jorokumo, the spider VTuber whose presence I enjoy very much. We are very good friends, so please behave while she's around. And I need to put her on the Discord real quick. I think you should be able to listen to her once I undeafen, so give me one moment. Wait, was I going to do anything else? I don't remember. Katsukaki, can you tell me if the music is too loud? Just so I can lower it a little before I unmute everything. Okay, it should be fine though. Maybe a little bit lower. Oh, that's too low. Nah, it's fine. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah. I'm going to talk about my schedule week, but that's going to be later because I need to. I have Jorokumo Defet on here. We are on a call together, and I don't want to make her wait any longer, so I'm going to unmute her. And yeah, be nice, and I'm going to still be attentive to the chat. I'm just going to tell her. I think the previous the previous volume was fine. Okay, there we go. It should be fine now. Okay, time to mute. Am I? Okay, okay, you should be able to listen to me now again.
Indeed.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to my stream.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to be here, especially after all the time that I've been, well, not doing my job, I guess.
Ah, dear. It's fine. VTubers go on hiatus all the time. Sometimes they randomly disappear. People here in the Sakura Starship know way too well about that, because your dear bounty hunter Xenovia Noether has an habit of disappearing whenever she feels like it, with no prior warning. I'm saying.
I do the same, don't worry. I understand the feeling way too well, to be quite frank with you. It's mostly, what's the word that I'm looking for here? Budget issues that I've been having. But otherwise, I will be back soon, TM.
We're all waiting your return. It'll be fun to be able to play stuff with you again, so...
Oh hell yeah, of course.
I'll be looking forward to that. Something funny is that I remember being like noticeably afraid of your streams, because the first time I actually ever tuned up to one of your streams, you were playing Corpse Party, and that game terrifies the living shit out of me. So...
Makes sense. It was in October when I was attempting to make a Halloween themed month. So Corpse Party had to be on the list. Because despite it being a low tier game, I guess, it's still a part of the theme. And I unfortunately grew up on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's... Well, I'm not in, like, I am in a similar, like, in between, parentheses, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to say this in English. I know the word in Spanish, which is entre comillas, but I have no idea how to say it in English. Anyway, I kind of sort of grew up on that too, but like, because, well, not on Corpse Party precisely. I grew up on it on RPG Maker games.
That's the thing. Because they were very popular here in this, I guess that's this region that both you and I live in, it was just a part of the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
RPG Maker or RPG Maker-like games. They were very, very, very popular.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to sleep early, but I hope you have fun. So thank you, Neocat. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night. Well, yeah, I can see that because games like RPG Maker horror games are like very, very, very popular here. And well, I can attribute something of it to Yumeniki being very popular in Latin America. Well, I remember it being very popular. I don't know if I wasn't like a weak circle of people who discussed it, but I remember it being very popular.
Hmm. Oh, I definitely remember it being extremely popular on the internet, like back in the day here. Everyone would talk about it, everyone would play it, like at least on the gaming community that we have here.
Yeah,
Nowadays, everybody just wants to shit talk games and waste time doing stuff like that. I cannot understand it, honestly.
yeah, me neither, honestly. like, hmm, like yeah, I see it a lot. Like I see a lot of people saying like taking way too much time about talking about how games are dead instead of playing like the 500,000 games that like have come out in the past decade that are all very good and nobody plays them.
Yeah, and that's why people keep trash talking games, because they don't explore. They're all like, wow, look at all those AAA games that look like shit and not what I remember like 20 years ago. So we just end up with this like generation of people who are always like complaining about the end products and never actually touching real games. Because I'm gonna be real, AAA market is dead.
The play market is definitely dead, and especially because people are getting a little bit too comfortable with like tapping into quadruple A markets. That shit's gonna crash. We are going to crash. I'm waiting for a crash. I'm a game developer. I need a crash so I can actually thrive as an indie game developer.
Exactly. Like, see, when AAA markets begin to inflate their egos too much, or, well, have their egos inflated too much, that's when they start shitting on the quality of the games and raising the prices as much as they can to test the waters, right? See if the general gaming populace will keep biting on the stuff they keep throwing.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, it's going to be, well, I feel like I can like comfortably predict the end game of this, if I'm completely honest. Like, I see a clear end point to all of this, because somewhere like next year or in 2 years, GTA 6 is going to come out, and people are going to buy it. People are going to be comfortable with whatever fucking price they put in it, and everyone's going to try and replicate the success, and everyone's going to lose a lot of money, and games are going to crash.
They're not gonna realize that the reason why it's gonna work for Rockstar is because it's Rockstar, not because of the quality of the game or whatever like product they are throwing at people, right? But literally the brand itself.
Yep. I see that, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna play it. It's not my kind of game. Well, I am.
Indeed.
Well, you know me. My kind of game is like rhythm games and shooters. And wait, what else do I play? Let me check.
Fresh gachas?
I wish I didn't, but yeah, you're right.
Anyway, I guess play Yu-Gi-Oh as well, which, well, I suppose it counts as a form of gacha, but at least it's, in my books, better.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear. I've been a little demotivated with Yu-Gi-Oh lately because I want to get into the physical game and the cards are so expensive.
Yes, they
Like,
are. That's the
uh,
biggest problem.
yeah. Like, do you know what price Phantom of Yubel is coming through in cardboard?
Huh?
Do you know the price they are selling Phantom of Yubel for?
Well, considering it's a really big staple in a Yubel deck, I'm gonna be real, and it's definitely above $40.
It's about 100 actually.
Ah, great. So I was lowballing.
Yep. Well, I think the card is on two rarities, and one of them is 40 and the other one is like above 100. But you're like, so you're right to an extent.
So basically, you're casually spending $300 for 3 of those because you have to have 3 of them in your extra deck.
Yeah, exactly. And it's very annoying. 100? Yes, Katsugaki, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards go for that kind of price. And famously, the Finsmith Engraver is going for $100, and it's like the most important part of a Finsmith deck. And there's also the Mole Charmies, which are 50 each one. And something, okay, Jorokumo, something I don't know if you know, but TCG has like, okay, TCG has Max C band, but they have their own Max C, which is Mole Charmy something, I don't remember the name. And Purulia, I think. Yeah, I'm going to DM it to you. It's essentially Max C, but weaker. Here it is. I think the screenshot is readable. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, I know that card.
Yeah, it's a weaker Max C essentially. But it's not that much weaker because the gigantic value of like drawing is still there. So where are we going? We don't need Max C. Proceeds to get the worst hand for his Eldritch Control deck. and for extra context, Katsugaki, my mod, plays Eldritch, and he's very annoying with it. Well, funnily enough, Jorokumo also plays Eldritch. Not the deck,
Indeed.
the card. She plays the
I do.
card.
Is that, like, I'm gonna be honest, Eldritch is such a stupid hand trap.
Yeah.
Like, hehe, this card one spell or trap, and then this card, and then you can destroy one spell or trap on the field. I wonder what deck could make good use of that. Maybe the Shadows deck that I play.
Yep. Yeah. Jorokumo plays Shadows. The deck is very cool, very pretty. It has very pretty cards. We had like the other day we had like a few sparring rounds where she was testing it against my Life Twin deck because my main deck is Life Twins in Yu-Gi-Oh! And well, we are using I'm using myself as a benchmark, so she eventually gets to destroy me. Hopefully that happens.
Because I'm gonna be real.
Oh.
Like, the strongest decks are the decks with low rarity cards, not the decks with high rarity cards. And I don't mean like in ultra rare and things like that. I mean in terms of like the amount of stars that the cards have. When you have a deck that is comprised almost entirely of 2-star cards, and you somehow have a really high win rate with it, you know that deck is really fucking strong.
Yep.
It's like, I have Yubel, I have Shadows. Yubel right now is like meta, right? It's in the top 10 metas. Shadows not as much. Not so much, I meant to say. But still, I still haven't found the right combination of cards to have like a balanced drawing hand, especially on first turn, which has been my biggest issue. Because there's this problem what Yubel has in the current meta, where the deck is too offensive However, there's a lot of cards which just shut it down, right? There's Ash Blossom. There is what's the name? It was a it's a part of the same deck of Ash Blossom. Something Ogre,
And Ghost Ogre?
Ghost Ogre, and Ghost Bell. Ghost Bell especially. I'm just lucky enough that not enough decks use Ghost Bell. But Ash Blossom is already annoying enough. Effective Veiler also like hard counters it. It's just really hard to play your hand, especially because you need to have the cards to build your field, but at the same time, you need cards to protect your field from being destroyed.
Yep.
So again, like, it's really hard to find that balance, because otherwise, your drawing hand is going to be full of cards that protect your field but does not build it, or cards that build your field but does not protect it.
Yeah.
There's no
And,
in between.
yeah. And if anything, that's kind of an exciting part of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you ask me. Like, the game is very frenetic if you think about it. Like, I think it's the quickest card game you have out there, and it's especially because of decks like, it's because of the amount of like incredibly destroying destructive cards that are out there. Like, I don't think any other card game could have like a card like Raigeki or like Feather Duster, which, for example, Feather Duster essentially destroys Katsugaki's deck.
Yep.
Because Katsugaki's deck is just set 5 pass and then hoping for... Oh?
I was just going to say, at the very least, there is one thing Yubel decks do right. They hard counter Nibiru.
Yeah, they do that. Everything hard counters Nibiru.
No, I was just going to say, so at the very least, of all the annoying cards that are currently available in the meta, Nibiru is not one of the problems that I have to deal with.
Oh, did you see the new Nibiru, actually? They are going to... well, not a new Nibiru. Wait a minute, let me say hi. Hello, Retrace! Hello! Welcome! We have a guest today. We are doing an art stream with Jorokumo. We are going to design her a new carcass.
Hi.
I don't know if anyone in my chat knows Jorokumo. Well, she was with me on a PSO2 stream a while ago. She's been a very good friend of mine for forever. Although we are no longer friends.
Wait, who's no longer friends?
Nope.
No. Who? Like you and
we.
Or not?
We are not. Right?
Betrayal.
Look, we can still be friends for actually... Wait, let me...
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I need a minute. I'm going to make I'm solving this to the stream. I need an executive meeting real quick. I'll be right back. Let me... Wow, I'm back. Okay, I'm back for my executive meeting. I needed to know if this joke was if the punchline of this joke was legally... I was legally able to make the punchline of this joke. Anyway, me and Jorokumo are no longer friends in the PSO2 stream because she's my girlfriend.
Indeed. In the end, it turned out that you were the punchline because my joke was so much more superior. You had to stop everything you were doing in the stream and ask me personally about it.
I didn't know if you wanted to be known.
Oh, I, uh, uh,
Hey,
I have fear of spotlight, but at the same time, I want to be in the spotlight. So, it's up to you how to figure out that conundrum.
Okay, fair enough. Like, I just like try to be careful because like you know how the VTuber world is. Like, people get weird when. But I don't really care because I am not that kind of streamer. I am a TV channel. I'm allowed to do whatever I want, and yeah, and you should be also able to do whatever you want. So yeah,
We are able to do whatever we want.
yeah,
Powerful.
yep. So yeah, actually, chat. Am I a good TV channel for you guys, or I don't know how many people actually watch me without like being interacting in chat or anything, but I am always trying to be like a comfortable person to be around without even like needing to chat or anything. Like I am good for my goal is to be good entertainment. Also, Sarah, I gotta show you my new alt design. When I forgot, you can show it to me after the stream. Yes, I can remind you. Redrex is also a very long time friend of the channel, so we get along. But yeah, after that whole now that this entire subplot is over, should we get right into the? We've been yapping for 20 minutes. That's great.
Oh, trust me, I am terrible at starting conversations, but if you give me a topic, I am going to yap about it until I am either out of breath, out of water, or out of life.
Yep. I'm happy to be called a friend. You are a friend, so be happy. Be proud. Stand proud. You are strong. I don't know if I'm using that correctly. Anyway.
Yeah, stand proud. That JoJo ST. This is a JoJo reference.
No, it's a Jujutsu Kaisen reference.
Oh.
So sorry.
Wow, you know, you went from a lame joke to an even more lame joke.
No. Jorokumo called me lame. I'm going to
It's
die.
your fault.
No.
At the very least, you're not being lame alone.
That's true.
Especially because normally I start with the lame shit.
I don't know. You're not lame.
Nah, I'm lame. You're just trying to cope.
Well, what's not lame is the design we are going to make tonight. Am I not the smoothest person in the entire galaxy?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Well, so yeah. Context for what's actually going on in this stream. And Jorokumo, this wonderful woman over here.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm going to praise you as much as I can. Has asked me has commissioned me to make her a VTuber model. So we are going to be making her an entire design here. I don't know if I'm actually going to start working on the model this stream, especially because we wasted an entire half an hour yapping. But we are going to at least get over the design and do a good thing here. So yeah.
Yep.
So
Normally it was going to be a commission for a character in a D&D campaign that I am playing. However, Xenovia here has more than warned me about reworking my character design in a way that befits her more personally. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Yep. And well, in part that was because I took so long to actually start the commission because I had a lot to do and I've been like working my ass off like for like every single day, despite the fact that I said that I was going to take a break after college. But here I am, try harding. But yeah, in the end, it eventually morphed into a VTuber commission, so we're going to have fun. And well, what's the word? I like the idea of reworking Jorokumo because one, I always found her cute. I always found her very visually appealing. And two, despite finding her visually appealing, I knew she was limited to some extent because she made it her on Viroid, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know how limited Viroid is for
It
design
is
stuff.
pretty limited. I had to do my very best to try and end up with something that was appealing for me, or appealing enough for me to use it. I was not particularly satisfied with the end result, but it seems that a certain someone in this stream, the star of the show, one must add, was the #1 fan of that design, so I couldn't well just, you know, abandon it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jorokumo is Jorokumo. You are Jorokumo. Jorokumo is you. And I love you, so I like Jorokumo.
Makes sense. That works for me.
And, well, I'm kind of happy that we get to do this because I know you're a very creative person. And I know I knew Village Studio was limited. So I figured that if I had a hand in this entire machine... Is that a fucking fire alarm? Give me 1 second. Okay, stop. Sorry. But yeah, if I had a hand in this design, I would be able to get the most out of you and be able to make something way more like you have no limits when it comes to me except making an entire spider bat because that's kind of useless when it comes to a VTuber model.
Indeed. Unfortunately, what people so call a spider bot.
It's not even a bat.
No, it's a thorax.
Yep.
But yes, it is unfortunately useless unless I were to show off 100% of the model, which normally you don't because it occupies too much space. But I still have plenty of ideas on how to make Jorokumo 2.0 look just that much better.
Yep.
That much newer, fresher, and even more unique than before, considering it's you doing it.
Yep. I am glad you gave me this entire... You gave me the honor of working on this ordeal. It's going to be very fun, so...
Oh, I wouldn't say I gave you the honor. I'd say you gave me the honors of the redesign. So much so that it made me want to go back to it.
That is true. I am drawing both Jorokumo and Spider Anatomy from memory, so... Wait, actually I should stream you my Clip Studio. I completely didn't think about that.
As long as it doesn't look far away from how she used to look like.
I am so good at this, see? I don't even remember what she looks like and I even did something kinda... and draw me. Unfortunately, this wonderful person that I'm talking to has paid me to draw them, so... We kinda have limitations here.
After all, a paid commission and not a favor from a friend.
Yep. So yeah, okay, now that shitpost is done, I'm going to stream you Clip Studio just so you don't have the delay of the stream. Give me 1 moment.
Makes sense.
You should be able to see this. Okay.
Alright.
If you-
full.
If you want to get the cute art, you gotta pay the cute artist. Am I cute? Oh, thank you for calling me cute. I appreciate that.
Let's see. I personally think that good art, right? A good art characteristic starts with a hair full of personality.
A hair.
Hairstyle.
We can start with a hairstyle, yes. Give me 1 second, let me do like an entire mannequin. Because I usually draw this with mannequins, but I'm not going to make it symmetrical yet. We can make a rogue sketch. We can modify the body as we see fit later, so don't worry too much about that. I'm very good at what I do.
Yes, you are. That is why, after all, I chose you, of all people in the world, to be my personal designer.
I appreciate that. Okay, let me... You want anything fancy in the eyes, now that I think of it?
Few extra pairs of eyes would be indeed in order, I would say.
That's an interesting idea, yes. And obviously, something good for a spider. How many pairs of eyes did spiders have? Well, I'm going to assume it depends on the species. The family.
Yes, actually. Time for me to yap about how many eyes spiders have. They can average from 0 to 8.
Oh.
Yes, you heard me right. Some spiders can have none at all, while others can have 8 whole eyes. It all depends on their habitat, their hunting... what's the word in English again? The way they hunt for food and the like, right? So some of them utilize tremor sense as opposed to others who rely on especially powerful lenses.
What's the actual use of multiplex? Something about me, by the way, for everyone, both for you and for everyone. I am a massive dark when it comes to biology. I am very bad at biology, so I ask a lot of dumb questions. And one of those is
better asked than none at all.
True that.
Because if you never ask questions, you will die ignorant.
That is true. That is very true.
Oh. The main reason as why some spiders have a bunch of eyes is for a better perception of the environment, right? Because the higher the amount of eyes, the more they can see, like from the sides, for example. Some of them even have eyes on top of their head so that they can see above them. Because here's the thing. When your body is comprised of basically an exoskeleton who moves based on hydraulics, as in their blood is literally what keeps their legs moving and everything, you don't have a lot of mobility for your entire body. So that's the advantage of having extra pairs of eyes when you are a predator that relies on sight. It's unlike the types of eyes that flies, for example, have, in the sense of one of them used to amplify their field of view, whereas the others, such as insects, have those honey what's the word in English again? Those hive-like eyes, right?
Compound eyes?
Yes, compound eyes. Thank you.
I'm good at biology!
You know,
Continue.
the compound eyes are used for flight. Flight tend to be better able to perceive while flying fast.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Indeed.
Interesting. That's interesting to know. Also, where precisely would I add the eyes? And how many do you want actually? Because I gave you two big fat anime eyes. And now I'm thinking of where else to put the eyes. Because I know it can also vary depending on the spider, so I want to know what you want exactly. Wait, you can actually get good at biology? Yes, I can. Maybe. I'm not that good at it, but one can change. Okay.
We could have two smaller eyes, but below the big eyes. One in each side, right?
Let me think.
And then
something.
And then 4 above.
Oh, you want the whole package. Gotcha.
Indeed.
Something like this, I guess. Wait. I wonder if they are supposed to have eyelashes too, or if it's...
Eyelashes?
Or...
Yes. That's actually what keeps their eyes clean. That, and you know when they use those pedipals? They keep doing that on their face to clean their eyes. Because unlike us, they cannot blink.
Oh, that's new information.
That is also partially why you will sometimes find them hiding in dark spots, because that's how they sleep.
I see. That's interesting.
They are very intriguing animals when you start analyzing them in detail.
Let me make a new face because I'm trying to figure out where everything goes.
Makes sense.
Wait, I'm going to make... by the way, I didn't add it on this week's schedule, but I really need to play Bomber Cyberpunk again. This is not part of the soundtrack, but I miss that game. I finished it on stream and I need to play it. I need to play it again. It's such a fun game. Did you ever play it, Jorokumo? Hello.
Nope. I have not.
Oh, well, I definitely recommend it. It's very fun. I don't know if you... Oh?
No, you go ahead.
No, it's essentially a Jet Set Radio game.
Fair enough, yeah. I have seen you play it before. I just haven't played it myself.
Oh, really? You've seen me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know.
Indeed.
Wow. Okay, I really like how these two look below the eye.
Yeah.
I kinda really like it. And now I'm trying to figure out... and I'm trying to figure out where the other two should go, so...
Looks alien in a good way.
Yep. I like the idea of them being here, yes. They could go here, honestly.
Yeah. As if they were like eyebrows.
Yep. And here, it's going to be a nightmare to draw in fun art, but it's going to be very fun too, so... Okay, there we
It's also gonna
go.
be unique.
Yes, it is. It is.
Those
It's
extra
definitely
eyes are
unique.
so.
Mm,
Extra eyes are so good.
yep, I agree with that. Okay, I like where this one came out, but I need an extra place. I need some modifications for this one, I think. This one doesn't convince me quite well. It doesn't flow that much. I love the theming of this place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is my pride and joy. I worked very hard to make it a comfy TV channel straight from the 2000s. From the 2010s, really, but you get me. Complete with the music that we are maybe going to have to take out because YouTube keeps relentlessly attacking me, but it'll be fine. I'm going to fix it eventually. Did you know, Jorokumo? YouTube is a bitch when it comes to copyright.
Really?
It's incredible. They are copyright claiming me not for the music, for samples in the music, since it's like hip-hop music that uses samples. They are copyright claiming the samples that
Oh my
are
God.
completely unrelated to the music, and that's so annoying.
Yeah, what even is the point?
Yep. Can you play video game music? Oh?
I will say this one myself. Video game music is worse.
Actually,
Then,
actually, I actually have a question. I actually have an answer to this. It definitely depends on the video game, and I actually have gotten, and I can actually get away, for example, with putting the Bumbrush Cyberpunk soundtrack in the streams, because it is completely copyright claim free, as long as you don't like re-upload the music and nothing else. And they made it specifically so people could enjoy the music of the game without like a streaming mode. Like, Bumblebee Cyberpunk has no streaming mode, no streamer mode, because there is no need to disable the music anywhere. It's not copyrighted. It's just there, and it's great, honestly. But the problem I'm having with copyright is because of the labels believing they own the samples, and that's so weird. They might be fake claims. I don't really know, but yeah. Well, Bumblebee Cyberpunk might be an exception. Like, if I want to play, for example, let me think. What's a game? What's a game with good music? Jorokumo.
game with good music.
I'm trying to look for an example.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, if I wanted to play Final Fantasy music, I would get blasted to oblivion. I would definitely get blasted to oblivion. Okay, by the way, I really like how the eyes ended up here. I think they flow very well.
Great.
Yep.
It hits that like low-key Eldritch monstrosity style really well.
Yep. Okay, so now we are going to put some extra eyes on the actual sketch. Well, we could work on a symmetric canvas. That it depends on you. It's up to you, really. It would make it a bit easier to make the actual model afterwards. Want to do that?
Sorry, I was in another planet.
That's fine. That's fine. And we can work on the symmetrical canvas. I think that would make things easier for like the anatomy and everything. So.
Sounds good. Yeah.
And
All in it for that.
Nice. And you get to add your neck immediately. Do you want any other details in the face before we get to the hair?
Let's see. The only detail I could think of would be inside of the mouth, so for now, not really.
I'm going to give you eyebrows. They should be like around here, so. Do you want any specific kind of eyebrow?
Generally, I tend to like thick and sharp eyebrows.
Something like this, maybe?
I'd say the hinges need to be more to the more up rather than down.
And like this part?
Yeah.
Okay. Like here. Something like this?
Like you draw it going
Oh,
up like a cat's tail.
something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, more like that.
Okay, I see. I can leave it like this, maybe. Actually, that looks nice. Like, the fact she already looks nice despite having no hair, is great.
Yeah.
Yep,
Means we're going the right way.
yep. And now we get to do the hair. So that's going to be fun. What do you have in mind for the hair?
Let's see. This time I wanted to go a little bit different. I wanted the back side of the hair to be short, while the front goes on pretty long, you know? Long and sharp on the edges.
Long and sharp
Like-
on the edges.
As if it's a bit unkept, right?
Let me think. I'm just sketching out like quick ideas. Something maybe. It needs to be sharper.
Like, if I need to give you more reference, think of it as if it was a type of hair from someone who literally just woke up.
Also, less like this, less looking like because I'm making you basically look like a Visual Kei band member.
I mean, I don't dislike the idea.
The one problem I'm seeing here.
Hold on. You might just be cooking something.
Really?
I didn't think about it, but one side being like a lot bigger than the other looks really fucking good.
Yeah, I did immediately think of that because it needs to be unkept, but also.
It's like it's on purpose, right? As if you had a side cut, but not really.
It just happened to be that way. It just happened to be. It just happened to look like that when you woke up. I mean, that's like my idea.
Perfect.
Like that.
Doesn't look too far from how my hair looks when I wake up, honestly.
That's nice. My hair still doesn't look too good in IRL. It's going to get better though. Do you want an ahoge?
Sure. You can never go wrong with one.
I figured.
Especially because then people are gonna draw you like wagging your ahoge around as if it was a tail.
Yeah, I just saw a photo like that like on Twitter like 10 minutes ago.
I had a
Well,
feeling
not
that
10
was the
minutes ago.
case.
Before I started the stream. I don't check Twitter on stream. I'm not that Gen Z brained. I don't know if that's a. I feel like rather than this kind of a hoge, you could be better with a Dorito. something like this. Yeah, that's better. Something straight, unlike you.
Unlike me, indeed. Women, pretty.
Women pretty indeed.
as well be considered missing whenever she streams.
What does
Oh,
that
it's not just whenever she
mean?
streams. She's also a workaholic, a big workaholic. Sometimes she just like went missing for several weeks straight.
What? When did that even happen? You're lying.
Not. There were a few times that you had to like vanish because of school projects and whatnot.
Okay, that did happen, but I literally vanished for like 6 months in here. Oh, wait. I said the word. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to make it easier. Catch you later, Gillypop. Catch you later. You can show me this and I will see it later. Bounty Hunter missing, look for the nearest blowing up planet for hints. I have never blown up a planet, I tell you. Also, yeah, I disappeared for... I have embraced the 6 months joke. Look, Jana, I am going to say I don't have like any kind of like big brain rot for anything, but I swear to God, whenever I see the 6 and months in the same sentence, a symbiote immediately manifests in my brain doing this exact same pose. This is my one weakness. God. I cannot read that and be normal. In the same way, Katsugaki cannot read the drink without normaling.
It activates the missing. I ruined the joke by not remembering the word in English.
It's fine. It's like a sleeper agent, you know. I can behave normal.
Cell has been activated.
Yep. Okay, but continuing. They call him the what? Yeah, that. There we go. That's all thing. I could give you like one of these that got a subject right. And let me make it. I could give you like.
You know, one of the quirks that most people are afraid of me of is the fact that I can go from this voice to something like this.
What in the actual fuck? Ah!
This called having trained my voice because I was a theater kid when I was young, and so I needed to act a lot and change my voice on the spot.
Yeah, I figured that the ND player would have range. They've cut me off guard hard.
It catches so many people off guard, don't worry.
I wonder if this is good enough for the hair and if you want anything longer. Oh, sorry, get Rika! Hello, Rika! Welcome! It's been so long! I'm happy to see you! Rika's another long-time friend of the channel.
Makes sense. You can go longer on the left side.
In this side?
The right. Wait, not the left side. The right side.
Okay, you're left.
No. The other one.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to make a reference real quick. Hello, Seno. How have you been, Rika?
Oh god.
I...
Yeah,
right.
that works perfectly.
Just so we don't get confused ever.
Exactly. Perfect.
Oh, Jorokumo. Rika also plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Guess what deck she plays?
Yubel.
No.
Let's see.
Want me to...
Dogmatica.
No, I don't think so. Do I tell you?
Despia.
Despia.
Sure, go ahead.
Nah, I don't think she likes Despia. She plays Rika.
Oh my... It's in the name.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I
I am what they call dense.
That's
Not in
fine.
mass, but in brain.
We are all dense in brain. Alright, who are
yeah.
you drawing? I'm drawing Jorokumo, my girlfriend, who's on the call right now. She's the other voice.
Hi.
She's the disembodied voice you can hear. Hi, hello!
The disembodied voice within your mind, outside of reality.
Yep. Until she gets a reactive. Look, you already have a fan. She pretty.
Hell yeah. Which means whenever I make my big comeback, I am going to have a fan waiting.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Okay, I'm going to make that. I like your art style. Thank you! We are just sketching today, but I do art streams regularly, so... You get plenty of it.
Telling her, her art style is great.
It's fine. It's a little rough around the edges. It also has a ton of edges. You can see them right here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And all over my model. Something funny, Jorokumo, do you know what Kiki and Buva mean?
Kiki?
Well, okay, so there's like... Let me create a new cap.
Oops.
Okay, there's like a meme on Twitter where like people were like... They had these two shapes, which one was like this,
Okay.
and the other was like this. And well, people were like asking which one of these was called Kiki and which one of these was called Buva, and everyone was pretty much like in agreement that this is Kiki, this one is Kiki.
Okay,
and this
so
one
it
is Buva.
written the way I was,
Yeah.
That's the most autistic discussion I have seen this day.
What do you mean?
I
Why?
mean, I mean, I don't know. It's like we're literally going back to like Bogos Binted.
Hey, just wondering if you had your photos printed.
Oh. We really are going back to those times, huh? I didn't know we were back in 2016.
Careful, I'm back into... This entire channel is about being back in the 2000s. I didn't know what you were expecting. Like, look at this entire
Something
aesthetic.
from the 2000s?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like, I look like a Latin American TV channel for kids.
Great. See,
but,
that was the block. That was the aesthetics.
Yeah. That's my entire reason to be. Huh?
Latino Americans do art. They don't know how to not do art.
Yep. We are very very good at this. And something funny is that Cartoon Network had like a and before I go to another tangent, so we can actually start. The thing with Kiki and Buva is that like at some point, two VTuber friends were like making a tier list of which VTubers were Kiki and which VTubers were Buva. And your girl over here, this is on the stream by the way. Your girl over here was asked.
What the fuck do you even mean in most Kiki VTuber?
I am pointy. I am very pointy.
Oh, suddenly that makes makes sense.
Like, look at me. I am. Oh no.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like. This makes so much more sense now because like when I looked at the pictures you drew, I was like, are those chat balloons? Like those poofy and then those pointed chat balloons
No, no, no,
to
no, no.
express
Oh.
things, and then I was like, it means soft and spiky.
Yeah, pointy and bubbly. I guess that's the word. And
Fair
yeah, I
enough.
am. But yeah, I am very pointy. So I am. So I basically had the award of the most geeky VTuber in the tier list. Okay, but we can go back to the get out of here. I had to close it for the greater good. Okay, but so you wanted this side to be longer, right?
The right side, yes.
The right side, this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no. The right, the other right. Yes.
This one? The left side?
No. The right side that is written in the canvas.
Okay.
Oh, fucking damn it.
You know the funniest part? For reading purposes, I have to be clear that this is the right side and this is the left side. But for purposes of this is going to be the right side.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I am stupid.
We've been here for like 10 minutes.
We have. I think we are professionals at wasting time.
We definitely are. Also, Kiki from Mobile Suit Gundam DH MS Team. You are so fucking deep into Gundam at this point that I do not even recognize what the hell you are talking about. I had never heard that Gundam before.
Me neither.
Oh
Actually.
my god. This person, Leo, has been trying to get me into watching Gundam for the longest time. I do not want to. Like, there is one Gundam that I want to watch. There is exactly one, and that is Witches of Mercury. After that, I don't need to watch any Gundam.
I think Witch of Mercury was rushed, but otherwise I enjoyed watching it.
It looks fun. It has cute character design.
Yes, it does. I love Soleta.
Let us cute. She's the white-haired one, right?
No, she's the red-haired panda.
Oh, who's the white-haired one? That's the one I like.
Miorine.
Miarine, yeah, I like Miarine.
Her waifu.
Yep. Too much, by the way?
Too much. I think if you make the hair go outside instead of inside, it's gonna look interesting.
Like here? Something like this?
Going like, yeah, more to the right side, like that. Yeah.
You mean the left side?
Gee, Gundam. That's good.
I feel like if I add any more hair, it's going to risk looking too saturated.
So, no, I think it looks good enough like this.
Okay.
If you want a really good Gundam to watch, Iron-Blooded Orphans, one of my favorites.
I had never heard of it, honestly. Oh?
No, I mean like I'm talking about like in general. Like it's a really good Gundam. However, I will already warn you, everybody dies.
Oh dear. I think the last time I watched an anime where everybody died at the end, I didn't have a good time with it. I gotta go. Have a good stream and eat good food. Thank you, Rika. Eat good food too, and have a good time. And let's do something together soonish. And the last time I'm going to start. Is it fine to start spotting anime spoilers here?
I mean,
Well, let me
I
see
suppose.
how old this anime is.
It started 69 minutes ago.
Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, the last time I watched an anime where everyone died in the end was Devilman Crybaby, and that anime destroyed me when I watched it the first time, so I don't know if I can handle that again.
Fair enough. Devilman Noether really goes hard in that direction.
Yeah. It was a good watch though, I like the animation in there.
You know something I like about the hair right now?
Hmm?
It looks like a lion's hair.
That's true. You look like a rock star. And by the way, I was taking away the bangs because I noticed this in specific it covered the eyes, and I feel like you want all 8 eyes to be visible. So we are going to try something different. How do you look
The
with
bangs, like, we can definitely have bangs. However, I think a more Hime cut type of bangs could look good. Not entirely Hime cut because it has to like have that sharpness that the rest of the hair does, but Hime cut enough that it's like straight on the forehead.
Yeah, I can do that, yes. Yeah, something like... I happen to be a very good stylist too, so...
Yeah. That looks a lot better.
Yep, I figured. I figured you'd like it.
This closer to what my bangs look like after all, so it's authentic.
Nice. I'm not liking the... By the way, I'm not a big fan of the ahog I ended up liking in the hair, so... I'm going to take it out and do something more subtle.
There?
Yeah, there we go. I think that's better.
Yeah, does look better. It flows
Although...
better with the hair, since it is going like with the flow instead of against.
Yeah, exactly. I could give it like here. It has to be like that. There we go. That's a good ahoge. That's a great ahoge. You're going to be tapping every ahoge tier list ever. Those exist, by the way.
Really?
Then
I gotta have 2 ahoges.
You essentially have like 4. So...
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what else? Okay, we should be done with the hair by now, right? And this is to be higher up because the eyes are being covered. There we go. And any marks over here or anything, or?
Yeah, some marks there would actually look pretty nice. Like some sort of tattoo.
I wonder what kind of mark though.
Something. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Something that resembles a scar. Look really good.
You want it to be symmetrical, or well, we can see how it looks symmetrically. I think we already listened to this one. I'm going to skip it.
I'd say personally, asymmetrical is the way to go. Mostly because I like asymmetry.
This is going to be so fun to turn into a model. Ha ha ha.
Wah ha ha.
Something like this, maybe. I actually like that, but I don't know what you think.
looks nice, looks good, looks fashionable even.
Yep. I need to make this slightly like this. And I'm going to paint it because it's supposed to be painted, so we know better how it looks like. Yeah, I like this.
Me too. You know something that would also look nice? If the other eyes had a semblance of being robotical. Like the extra pairs of eyes as opposed to the main eyes.
Oh, you did want to have some cybernetic stuff in here, so...
Oh yeah. Like we spoke the other day about it. I wanted to make it look like a cyber spider.
Yep. So less of this.
Oh no! It looks perfect the way it is. I'm just saying, like when we're gonna put it into paper proper, the details in the eyes to be colored in such a way that it would look, they would look like metallic.
Oh, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I can do that, no problem. I can give them some extra, like, stuff like this. That's a lot of work, if you ask me. Not a lot,
like some
Oh?
I was just gonna say, like, some circuitry and everything.
Yes. Yeah, I see what you mean. It looks very good.
That's good to hear.
Moving on into what's next. Do you want anything else in the hair before in your head before we move on?
I think the head is perfect the way it is now. I can see very clearly the face. Now that we have the hair, the eyes, the mouth, the eyebrows. It's there, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
So we can indeed move on.
Nice. Okay, let's move on to the... Well, we get to move on to your body now, I guess.
Sure.
So, what kind of body type are we talking here?
I'm gonna be real. I have been extremely inspired lately by Signalis. So that type of body is very appealing to me. Hold on. I'm gonna get a few pictures.
Okay, this is the part where I need to find when you need to start sending me references, so good timing.
Like this type of robotic body parts and whatnot they have. Body parts, armor pieces, etc. etc. I'm gonna send you in a bit. I just need to find more good references.
I'm going to be... Oh, I literally stopped watching Gundam stuff to watch Symphogear, but I'm just reading stuff from like 10 minutes ago because I forgot to read them. Symphogear is... All I know about Symphogear is it's like a magical girl anime, but like very, very far away from what magical girl anime is, so that's kind of fun.
There is something in particular about the armor that I especially like, which are the feet, or the lack thereof, as you can see. Like, it's very similar to what deer feet look like, or...
Deer feet.
More importantly...
Are we talking feet like summer melts, or... wait, summer melt. I immediately thought of like summer melt lilies and legs and feet.
Yes, you are correct. That's what I am thinking of. Because they look very similar to spider feet.
Oh, interesting. Yes. Interesting. I can do this. Yes. Okay, let me draw the entire shape of your body. first things first. And do some alchemy here.
Like, I want the body to look as robotic as possible while still maintaining the humanoid features.
Makes sense. You're going to be tall, so I think this for the torso is fine.
Yes. Jorokumo has a pear-shaped body.
Pear-shaped.
So, yes. So she has a very rather thin trunk, whereas her lower parts are more thick. Or rather thicker.
Yeah, that's... feels like it should be fine then.
The reason for that is because of, well, the shape of a spider's body.
Makes sense. Okay, let's put this here. Too much. This should be decently sized legs, I think.
Yeah.
And let me pull up the reference real quick.
Hi.
Jesus, I made your legs huge on accident.
Perfect.
Damn it, okay. We're running with this now.
Looks like a doll.
Yep, VTuber models end up looking like this usually. Let me see. I'm going to take some inspiration from Melt here. I feel like maybe like this. Maybe more over here.
Oh, those legs look great.
I'm glad you like them like this.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It would be like this. And let me think what else. Yeah, pretty much this. I think this is a good look. I made you huge. Oh my god.
You made me perfect.
Yep. You're going to be so big compared to me. It's going to be very funny if we ever put our models side to side. Oh, especially
you know
because
happen eventually.
yeah, especially because my model is a partly like cartoon, but you get my idea. I'm thinking.
For the hands specifically, I want the fingers to be sharp. Like, I don't want fingernails, I want the fingers themselves to be sharp. You know, like, what was the name of that vampire girl, lady that everyone not frowns over, but everyone is horny about from Resident Evil Village?
Hey, Lady Dimitrescu?
Yes, Lady Dimitrescu. I want her hands to be like sharp, just like that.
Let me pull up the reference. Lady Dimitrescu. Last time I googled this character, I got blessed with very unsavory images of her, so hopefully it's more official now. Holy fucking... It's fine. Okay. This works, yes.
Oh, that was one hell of a reaction.
I'm used to this, don't worry.
Fair enough.
I am just right now looking for a good picture of her hands. There's a picture here with a close-up of her feet. Why?
Quite the opposite of what we're looking for.
Yes, I'm looking for their hands. Okay, let's see. This is just a sketch, but we can still do some stuff with it, so... And this should probably end in like something like this. I guess this is what you want.
Oh. Oh, yes, that's great.
Nice. I did have an OC that I made a while ago that had very long fingernails, but it was just that, fingernails. Because she was inspired by an X-Men villain.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I have like a whole... Okay, this is going to be a very cringy revelation, I guess, but I have like a whole X-Men AU in my... in the list of things that I like to make. So I have like a bunch of character designs for that. I'm going to work on them on stream at some point. I should because I actually really like what I have accomplished there.
Yeah.
Um,
Do good. So if you want to do more good, then you should do more good.
Oh, I need to log into Fate before I forget. Shocking news, Xenovia Noether plays Fate in Order. I am very sorry for this revelation. Jorokumo actually offered to keep my account for a while if I remember correctly, but I don't know if that offer still stands.
That offer still stands.
Because honestly, I am very tired of this game and it's only really there for me to occasionally look at the banners and go, let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling!
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. And I'm kinda tired of that, honestly. Did I make them too big?
Nah, I think they look perfect. Kinda reminds me of Scarecrow.
Nice. I'm going to have to work on this later, but I like how this looks. Actually, let me delete this. Take this.
I see.
Yeah, I needed to make it a little bit lower so it looked better. I didn't want to make your shoulders too broad, but I feel like you still wanted some kind of a square shape because of the armor.
Yes, that is correct.
I don't know if you like it.
It's good. It's good enough. It suits the armor well enough.
Yep. Okay. Um, so before we move on into giving you accessories and clothes, we need to give you boobs.
Whoa.
Yes. So, how big?
Actually, small.
Oh, interesting choice. Something like this, or even smaller.
Let's see. Say something smaller than that.
Mm-hmm.
Something that would be yes, perfect.
Nice. To keep the body shape, I guess. I suppose.
Precisely.
I figured. Oh, also something funny. If you're watching my stream, the reason my thingy below says some like random stuff after my Twitter handle and the text is because I decided to every time add something about the stream but out of context, and I just keep it there. And the plan is to make it grow more and more.
Honestly,
So people
I would say
Oh.
I'd say that is a good idea. It's like a little Easter egg every time.
Yep, it's like an Easter egg, yeah. And I have like out of context stuff from all my other streams. So for example, the Superman one was from my debut stream. My debut stream, really. My return stream. And then the other one was from a Twitch stream, because there's like a meme that like VTubers on Twitter complain about how hard it is to be a VTuber sometimes, and people just say them, "Oh, just go live," as if it was that easy. just hit the go live button. Guess what? I did it.
You did indeed do it.
Yep.
Honestly, that's something I should do myself. Just hit the like button for head.
Honestly, yeah. If you ever feel like streaming, just hit the like button. At this point, well, it depends on what kind of philosophy you have. For me, it works, at least. Okay, so did I miss anything? I don't think so.
Looks all to be in order.
Okay, so we have something else before I move on to clothes. You're supposed to have 4 more limbs, I guess.
Yes. So like, because spiders often have 8 legs. We have two legs. We have 2 arms. So we would need 2 extra pairs of arms. 4, I mean.
4?
Yeah, 4. Yes.
So 1 here and like that? No, wait, I'm confused.
You added 2 extras.
Oh, so here.
Yes.
Where would they be coming from though? Wait.
So, normally speaking, whenever you add an arm, you also need to add a torso, an extra torso, right?
Yeah, but that would look but as we know, that would look a little unappealing.
Exactly. So, we have the advantage of this being a cyber spider. So, the extra pairs of arms could be foldable arms coming from the back.
Yep. Wait, you could have like a weird device here that could be like barely visible over here, and you could be able to like, in the inside looks like this, something like that, and you can see like a pic of it here, and you get to see one of the arms coming out of here, I guess.
Exactly. So that way, we know where they are coming from, and they have their own logic. Works right now.
Yes. So, how would they look? I disabled the mirror for now, so we can be...
See, there are many ways one could make the extra limbs. I want your artistic insight first. What do you think it should look like?
Well, I feel like... For one, it should be able to mimic the size of... It should be the same size of the arms, otherwise it looks like they are just there to be there, and that's a nitpick I have with spider-like designs for a lot of people. Like, it would at the very least be... Look, let's see, this is the same size, and then this goes like this, I guess. And here. Maybe like this, or something like this, with like an extra segmentation. Because I am going to assume spiders also have like a very visible exoskeleton, so it's fine. And something like that. And then the tip, how is the tip? The tip is supposed to be like your legs, right?
Similar. They do, however, have very small paws. I will send a reference to you.
Okay.
So, for example, they are not entirely straight, as most people tend to imagine. Let me take a screenshot of this.
Hi boss, hello Rikal, we are just talking about you. I'm surprised you came here. YouTube is being bursting with the copyright, so after this stream I'm probably going to be like, I'm going to be using your BGM, the official Xenovia BGM made by you as a background sound. So congrats, and thank you for the BGM once again. I'm sorry that I don't use it often, but it got out of hand. I got a little irresponsible with that. But yeah, hello! We are doing art for my girlfriend. I'm making her a VTuber model.
So yeah, as you can see, in our DMs, they actually have little paws.
Yeah. Interesting, so they could have something like a capsule here that goes like this. Yes, she's a spider girl, so she's going to look very cute.
Hell yeah.
This is what she looks like for now, and we are just making her an extra 2 pairs of arms.
I'll just imagine if I one day managed to like save up enough money to make a fully animated model and get the equipment for it.
Ah, that would look great.
Yup.
One can dream.
One can dream, and one's dream may sometimes become real.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think of this, actually?
Yes, this looks pretty good.
I wanted
Looks pretty accurate to what I sent you.
I wanted to do something like that looks like it can grab something. Even if it's by piercing it, but you know.
No, that makes sense, yeah, especially because that's how, realistically speaking, they move around.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So we go back to... We can add more details later, but for now we can bring it back to the mirror, to the mirror world. Okay, this one is going to go down. Wait, I should copy paste this. By the way, now that I remember, for Halloween, I do plan to make like an event for Halloween, but I have like some ideas for games that I don't know if you guys would like to watch me play.
Oh.
For one, I am going to finally get off my ass and play Silent Hill 2.
Oh.
I have never played it before.
Wow, you're playing Silent Hill before it became not Silent Hill.
Yep. Well, the second one is always the one I hear about being very good, so I'm
First and the
interested.
second one.
Oh?
The first and the second one are, in my humble opinion, the best ones.
Mhm. Interesting. Well, I would like to play them. What else would I like to play? I need to play games from like the time, so from that are like accurate to the time to the years that I've been here. So, what else could I play? A while ago, I planned to play Rule of Rose, but I don't know if that's a streamable game. I don't know if that's a game I would play on stream. That has a feeling of like it kind of sort of feels like a game I would play alone instead, an experience on my own. But well, I could say the same about Silent Hill, so maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
Perhaps you are. I mean, gonna be real. The first two Silent Hill games are, what's the word I'm looking for? They're kind of rough for me as well.
They are? Oh dear.
Yeah. Mostly because at the time they were really good at making ambience.
Yeah.
Before it just became all cliche and boring jump scares.
I despise jump scares. I really don't want to play games with jump scares. They are... Oh?
They are cheap.
They are... Yeah. They are one, cheap, two, annoying. Like...
Yep, it's like that one... it's like that one trick monkey
yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah, and like, congratulations, you gave me a heart attack, even if I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not scared, just surprised.
Exactly.
You look so fucking hot. I'm making you look so hot.
I'm being drawn by an artist I respect a lot, so it is only natural.
Thank you. And I feel like the thing I feel like you would be able to fold these so they aren't like then. See, Rachel agrees. Betty. See, you're going to have a ton of fans, I feel like. With my...
Oh.
Eh?
Here's hoping.
I feel like you could be able to have them like this. And I haven't finished yet, give me 1 second. Wait, I need to fold them in a way that looks coherent. But yeah,
What's the name of that VTuber from VShoujo who uses the device thing?
Sandreya?
Zentreya, yeah. If even Zentreya, who doesn't even use her voice, can be like pretty popular, then I'm sure I can be popular as well.
Yeah, I believe so too. I haven't really seen anything of Sandreya though, to be honest. Like, the one Bishoyo that I have a lot of context on is... I almost fucking say Mint is a part of Bishoyo. Well, she might as well be at this point. But also Matara, the cockroach. I really like her.
I mean, to be honest, I like the VShoujo ones more than I like Hololive, simply because VShoujo's contract seems to be a lot more lenient.
I feel like you could have them like this, by the way, when you don't want them to be too much of a nuisance on the screen.
Yeah, that was good.
Give me 1 second. This is just for reference. Oh no.
It works perfectly, in fact.
Yeah, I like it. It looks like a backpack.
It does.
And then if you need, you can extend them. And they look like that. Okay, so we can do the clothes and then we can paint it and do like a rogue sketch, and then we can call it a night for tonight because it is a little late. I streamed too late, but it's fine. So clothing.
Clothing. Something akin to what I sent you in our DMs. Something like, not unlike what the armor and stuff looks from Signalis. I think something that looks unique but not complex is what's in it. Let me real quick open something here.
I'm kinda happy that we are going to be thematically online, honestly.
Same.
You can be one of my
Look
bounties.
real nice together.
Yeah. Do you want the thing in the Jiao, actually?
Sure, yeah.
Wait,
That
where
would
did
look
you?
nice.
Where did your scar? Where did your? Oh, I think I deleted them by accident. Give me 1 second. Oh no, they're just here. They're here. There we go.
Gonna find some more references.
References are always welcome.
As an aspirant artist myself and someone who has a lot of artist friends, yeah, I am very well aware of that fact. They can be very, very important in how the commission ends up looking like.
Yep.
And honestly, it's generally all about like the amount of references you send the artist for your com to look the way you want it to.
References help a lot, and well, I am very happy with whatever kind of visual aid people send me, because otherwise I have like sort of a guessing game, and that's annoying to work with. Okay, these references work well. Very good. Very, very good.
Oh, and the last one, I would like a hat similar to that.
Hat. Oh.
Yeah, like one of those hats that look similar to those flying attendant hats, you know?
Yes.
Oh, on the can you zoom out real quick a little bit? Just so I can see the left and right text again.
Eh?
The left and right text.
Oh, punk.
Yeah, I want the hat to be on the left.
Okay, perfect. You got that right and clear. I love Tomato. Same. He's wonderful. Like, the music is wonderful. I don't know how he is in person, but you know what I mean. I'm so very happy he got into the Bomber Cyberpunk soundtrack, honestly. Bomber Cyberpunk helped me find a ton of artists that I'm very grateful that I got found. It's such a good game. It's probably my... Wait, from what year? It was from last year, right? Let me see. I want to go to the shop. Sorry for getting like what's the word? Sorry for getting distracted, but I want to check. Bomb Rush. It's from 2023. It's basically my game of the year from that year. It was the best game I played. Although I didn't play much, and 2023 was very stacked, but you get my idea.
So, I have to say, like, just to add to the commission thing, the reason why I wanted that armor specifically is because it looks so elegant and refined that I just couldn't not have something inspired by it, right? The whole aesthetics in Signalis is like, they're just perfect. Signalis is literally modern Silent Hill.
I need to play it someday.
You absolutely do.
I could play it in October, honestly.
Hell yeah. I mean, it would be a very good game, a very good horror teeny game. However, I will say, the endings hit hard.
Oh dear, I'm scared.
Yeah. I will say, the first run, you can do it blind, but I do recommend looking up guides for the second onward, for endings.
Now that I think of it, speaking of games with multiple runs, I'm going to drag you into VC and you're going to watch me play Needy Girl Overdose.
Okay.
Until I get every ending.
It's been on our backlog for a long time now, hasn't it?
Yep. And the thing is, I am not a strong woman. I cannot. I am going to need help to get the bad endings.
Fair enough.
Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep getting the same stuff. Where did the music go? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's continue. I'm still putting a little bit of my flair of a flair of my own, so don't mind me.
No worries.
I keep wanting to finish Needy Girl Overdose, but I'm so scared of hurting her. Exactly. That is why I need this sadist on my side.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Let's see.
No, by the way, if I do sound a little bit airheaded, it's because I am it's because I am playing FGO on the background. It's because I am playing FGO in the background.
That's fine. You've been a great guest.
Well, I'm here to serve after all.
We all serve in this world.
Indeed, one way or another.
And
the best way to serve is to do so to people we enjoy being around with.
Yep. Hey,
Yes?
do you want deaths?
What's that again?
The things in here.
Oh, abs!
Yes.
Yeah, give me some.
Okay. You're not going to notice them, but I'm going to add them to the shading when I actually do the model, so... You just need to remember how to draw them. My old model used to have abs, but I don't remember. I was never the best at doing them, but I'll do them for you.
Hell yeah, I'm sure you're gonna do a good job at it.
I am laughing at how much of a glow up you're getting.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I was expecting a glow up already because, again, I have commissioned the art from you specifically, but even I am kind of impressed at how this has been going this far.
I'm glad you say that, honestly. I am glad you say that.
See, it's nothing like what I would have thought, like maybe half a year ago or even less. But when we were talking in that other chat the other day, and you brought this up, I was like, oh shit, I dig it.
I figured you were going to like it.
Yep. Listen, it was a really good idea. Besides, I already had plans of getting an updated version of Jorokumo at some point, so when you said there, I was like, why not get it with you then?
Then I'm glad I made that proposition. Well, you made the proposition, you get my idea. I'm just surprised you went so into the cyber aesthetic. I was so prepared to rerun myself into a yokai. Your legs could stay the way they are, honestly, but...
Speaking of needy girl overdose, I also need to do all the endings. I still haven't done it.
Oh, I thought you had, honestly.
Unfortunately, I haven't, because I always keep getting sidetracked by something else.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I figure some of them are very specific, so...
Oh yeah, they are very specific.
Figured. It is slightly funny.
Some are pretty obvious, but others, like, you really need to go after them. Like, on a wiki or something similar.
Yeah, I don't really want to go look up a guide. So you are going to be my guide.
Hell yeah.
I am very stubborn and not using guides. Oh, actually, I remember one of the stream plans I have is that I want to play Yamaniki. But I want to make it... I want to do a completely blind playthrough. It's going to be a disaster.
You need to have me there. Yomeniki was a game that carried me through for like a very long time.
I would gladly have you there.
Perfection. Like, it's one of my favorite games of all times.
It's going to be interesting. And, well, if anything, I mean, it's good to have someone instead of just like having to yap to my chat to not be distracted. But I never got it. Like, I liked it, but got it like in the context, or but I was too dumb to progress. Yeah, that happened to me, and like that's why I kind of want to play it like completely blind specifically because of that. Like, that's the one game they always told you, oh, make sure to have a guide by your side too, so you know what you're doing. I don't want to know what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I really do not.
Understandable.
I want to wrap my dense head around it. Okay, I think... What do you think?
Let's see.
Let me make
Pull
the
up
body. Let me
pull up
make the
Discord.
body. Let me take out the body.
Looks really nice.
I'm going to cut the hands from here, and there we go.
Yeah, I like it. It's a really robust armor.
Yep, I figured you'd like it, but it's still very tight. I think I'm going to make your legs slightly longer because I need to... I don't know how to make it look like you... Like these are... Like, I need to make it look like these are your feet. Not that you simply don't have them for some reason.
Well, I distinctly don't have them. That's a matter of fact.
Yeah. Could be something like this.
Oh yeah, I see what you were on about. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't...
Now that you...
It has to feel like it is how your legs end and not like it's an empty socket, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't see it before, but now that you quite literally painted me a picture, I have been... What's the word?
Enlightened?
Enlightened. No, it was looking good.
Oh, you like it? Okay. I'll keep it.
Nice.
I'm going to make this line a little thinner, and I think that completes it.
Yeah. There we go.
Now, let's see... What are we missing from here?
We have the body, we have the legs, we have the details in the armor. We have our hands, the extra arms.
Which can be folded and unfolded.
We have the face, we have the details on the face and everything. The hair, the hat, I think that's it, if I am not mistaken.
So then all we would need is to paint her.
Yes, pretty much.
So give me one moment, I need to do something.
See, an ocean blue, an ash gray, black, and purple would be a good color palette for this.
Is this ocean blue?
Yeah.
Dark gray, no.
Something more like ash gray, so something that goes on the lighter end of gray. Yeah, that.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Okay, the other one goes away then. Maybe I'll keep it for... in case I need it. And then purple, right?
Yes. Something like a neon purple.
This purple is fine.
I think so too.
Yeah, there you go. So we have our palette.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm going to delete stuff real quick from so it looks coherent. It's so fun to have friends that let you draw them.
Indeed.
Also, I have to say, I really wish I could go back and play Phantasy Star Online 2 again, but I don't know what it is that I cannot get into it again. Like, I cannot do whatever the hell happened to me in 2020 that made me play it.
The same.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt a little backstabbed with the entire, like, I know this was already 3 years ago, but it felt very bad when, like, I was so happy. Like, I enjoyed my time with the global version. But when they did the entire, oh, this was publicity for Neo Genesis the entire time, I felt like a little,
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I feel the same way.
Also, something I was researching a little bit is that I know the game, the JP version, had criticism because it had like a lot of content draw. Like,
yes.
But they didn't need to go all the way into the opposite direction and speedrun everything.
They really didn't.
Like, I feel like 2 years would have been perfect instead of 1.
2 years, yeah. 2 years would have like literally given it time to flourish and create a community, a proper community. No, you're talking about Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah, because I enjoyed my time being helped by wonderful people, including Jorokumo, including you, to be sort of like in the same vein as everyone who was like in Maxing game and everything. I had a ton of fun. I don't usually do that in games, so actually being good at it was very fun. But I really wish I didn't have to, because I was barely on par with everyone else because of the game going so fast. Like, I remember when people were... I remember... Something I remember distinctly was when the... What's the name of this guy? Okay, when they released one of the super buses, that I do. Okay, his main thing was that he shot like a fucking beam of destruction at the moon, and you had to beat him before the moon crashed onto the earth or something. Oh dear, I don't remember his name. Do you remember?
Whose name?
Okay, it's a super boss in Phantasy Star Online 2. I almost say Phantasy Star Online does. The Spanish is looking out!
Are you talking about Masquerade?
No. He's yellow. It was yellow.
Oh, yellow. Deus.
Deus, yeah. Deus. Yeah, I remember when he was like the main raid that was coming out every time.
Yes.
And, okay, a friend of mine, who we are going to call... Should I need to anonymous people? He's also a streamer, fuck it. I played with Nepal for a while. And I remember he directed me to the specific pieces of armor that I needed from those, which were very good at the time. They were like the best thing I could get for my character. So I grinded my ass off on those raids. Like, I would literally wait for his DMs to tell me the rates were up to connect and play the game. And, what's the word? And in the end I did get them, but sadly, I didn't have the time. I was a college student. I started my first year of college back then, and I sadly didn't have the time to play too much. So even if I got the armor that I wanted, that I grinded my ass off for, I got to enjoy it for like a week. And then a
Well,
new one came out.
if nothing else, you got to enjoy it, I would say. But to answer you, Kazgaki, uh, what happened with the Xbox thing is that, of course, Windows is always trying to bring people to use their decrepit store. They signed a contract with Sega where, for the first few months of the game launch in the Western, it was going to be specifically in the Xbox shop. Xbox
That's
shop and the Windows side of it.
yeah.
That is specifically why. And as we both know, Sega only really cares about money, especially considering they are a dying brand nowadays who can barely keep themselves up on their 2 feet.
They're basically being carried by. What are they carried by?
Sonic, Yakuza.
Is Sonic still a moneymaker? I'm wondering genuinely. What do you know about that? Because I'm genuinely wondering.
Mostly in the Western, but yes.
Yakuza is definitely one of the things keeping them alive, though. Like, I'm going to immediately recognize that.
Yep.
I need to play Yakuza. Oh.
Semi-related, but like about the commission, I think if we were to make it the hair 3 colors, it would be very interesting. So like the main color would be black. The shade color is gonna be blue, like a blue similar to the one that you used to sketch it, and then on the lower parts of it, on the right side, we could make it purple.
So wait.
I think. Yes, you go.
Can you repeat it, because I got caught up looking for Visual K hairstyle for inspiration on the color.
Don't worry.
Tell
So the main color is gonna be black, right? The light stuff is gonna be something similar to the blue that you drew. And then the details on the lower part of the hair on the right side are gonna be purple.
Makes sense. Details are purple, and the blue was on the. Sorry.
On the lights.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if you were to cast light in the hair, it would look like it would shine blue.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. I wanna know everything about you, girl. Oh, back in the days it wasn't for them, but with the release of Frontiers and all they see the potential in the game run again instead of just leaving it to the movies run. Oh, so Frontiers did well. I had no idea. I
Honestly,
should. Oh.
there was a golden age for Sega where they used to be pioneers in experimenting with uncharted territory. Those days are way past them, though, unfortunately, because unfortunately for that time, going off in uncharted territory was the same as basically asking for your brand to die off. So they had to stick out to the safe options instead of trying something new.
Yeah,
Which is really a shame. The Dreamcast, for example, was a huge innovation.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, I did know that. Like, it was the first console with like online functionalities, right?
Yes.
Or
They
one of the
literally
first. Oh,
they basically invented the concept.
yeah, because prior to that, I think it was limited to like Nintendo having like a weird device for this SNES, which had like barely online-ish functionalities, but nothing like the Dreamcast, which is online as
Correct.
which pretty much had online as we know it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. As far as I know, it was also the reason they're going hard with the Super Games thing. I don't know. I just want my new Crazy Taxi, and I'm going to be happy. What's the skin color actually? I just kind of defaulted to this one, but what skin color do you want?
That skin color actually works just fine.
Oh, okay. Because I remember you were very. I don't know if I remember correctly, but I remember your model looked paler than this. But
Yeah, she was kind of pale. That was kind of intentional, but I like the color that you picked for the
Oh.
skin. So we're gonna.
Okay.
It looks warmer, if nothing else, which I like.
Yeah, I do like this. When I do characters with light skin color, this is kind of my default preference. Which is like having this, but with like warmer shading compared to something orangish, like here. Something like this.
See, yeah, that one is a really good one as well. That's pretty Latina. I mean, you can use both if you want to give like some warmness to the skin as well, like some light,
Yeah, I see.
some blush. I meant to say.
I can give you some blush. Wait. No, wait. Cha-chum. Now that I think of it, Xenovia herself is very white. I'm looking at my model and I'm so white in comparison. Wait, I'm going to...
And by the way,
I'm going to color pick myself real quick. Give me 1 second. Eh?
I was just going to say that like if you could make a bigger mouth, because another spider fun fact, they do not have mouths. They absorb their nutrients through their fangs.
Oh, maybe that. Let me see. Where is the mouth? Oh, here it is. Oh.
However, considering we are making a humanoid version of what would look like, of what would be a cyber spider, I think I would personally like a wide mouth, something big, so that I can have a shiny grin on my face.
Something like this, maybe.
Yes.
Oh wow. You look malicious. I like that.
Perfect.
I'm surprised at how much a wide mouth can accomplish.
Right? It added so much character in such a simple change, didn't it?
Yep. You're not going to eat me, are you?
I'll think about it.
Guys, if you stop hearing about me, blame Jorokumo. Do this. Do you want any eyeshadow?
Sure. Something pink.
Yeah, I was
Not
thinking.
shock pink, but a pink that's closer to red.
Something like this, maybe.
I'll show you what's what.
After all, Jorogumos are known for their blushing beauty.
Mhm. Something like this. Oh dear, look at this. What do you think?
Oh, yes.
Here you'd like it. And what's your eye color?
Green.
Okay. This kind of green or more like this?
It's like emerald.
Emerald. Okay.
Okay, let me
Something
get a
like.
picture.
Okay.
It's something like this. Yeah, this one is a good one.
Okay.
Picture.
I can color pick it. So, oh my god. Why are you still here?
Who's still there?
This. I'm going to close it. Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
I'm going to color pick it. Punk. There we go. Are all the eyes going to be like this?
I was thinking that each pair could have a different color.
That does sound fun.
So the ones below could have like red, and the ones above could have like blue.
Something I can. I don't know. I'm just experimenting. And they could be. Oh,
That looks really nice.
and for about. And so they don't look like that monotonous. Well, they don't look monotonous, but they have to look uniform to an extent. The shine could be of a different color, and like then and afterwards, like for example, this one has like a thing here, and this one has like a thing here, and this one has
Makes
like a thing
sense.
here, and you still get to have them be wildly different colors, but it doesn't look that weird because it'll
all blend together.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I should also add, any good spider should have a dark sclera.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it outright black. I feel like brown is more. I feel like a brown looks.
Brown
Oh,
is more better attenuate. Word.
yeah.
It just works better.
Yep.
Because if you just drown it in black, that's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna literally drown.
Yep. It's going to look hollow because, yeah, like for example, a character with completely black sclera is, for example, Peacock from Skullgirls, and her eyes are literally meant to be hollow. Black, for me, black is hollow.
Yes, same.
And brown feels more natural as you having a sclera. Sorry. Let me try something. There we go.
Ah, this looks so good. It's like her eyes were plucked away, and in their stead, gems were placed in the sockets.
I like that way to think about it. Oh, I'm making a mistake. Of course, it's not going to paint anything. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. And they are all very dark, so they can look well together. And there we go. Look at that.
Whoa. Very good.
There we go. This one should be white.
Beautiful.
There we go. You look kinda scary in a good way. You look like, well, you look scary, but at the same time, pretty. It's a weird way to.
It's like how, what's her face again? The moth one.
It wasn't. Wait, it wasn't. Okay, it is. It's Juniperactias, right?
Yes.
AKA Egocider.
Yep. I mean, that name goes so fucking hard.
Yep.
I envy her for picking out that name before I ever could think of it.
I like your non-Jorokumo name though.
Oh, I like my name as well. It's a nice wordplay.
Yep. This is the person I decided to devote my love to.
Well, if it wasn't said before, then let it be said now. I am Jorokumo.
Wait, what's wrong with my... What's wrong with you?
Eh? Is your
Oh,
brush?
I was using the wrong brush.
Ah.
Like, I was wondering why it was making this. Like, you can see a weird texture. Because the one I use normally is this one. I need my uniform texture. Let me see. Yeah. Now that I think of it, Katsukaki, are you still there? Do you think I would like Sonic Frontiers? I'm kinda curious. Something funny, Jorokumo. I wasn't really interested in the Sonic Generations remake.
Alright.
But now I am. And it's because of a very simple reason.
What is that?
Metal Overlord is in the game and I love that.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I mean, honestly, you could have worse tastes.
I could? What do you mean?
I mean what I mean, because honestly, I did 100% on Sonic Heroes.
Oh. I mean,
Yep.
that's why you know why. Then you know why I like that design. It goes so hard. The music theme also goes so hard.
It, it, it's a design that goes so hard in such a trash game. It's so
Yeah.
sad.
Yep. I do like a little bit of stuff about Sonic Heroes though. Like the second, I was looking the other day that the second world of the game, I really like the aesthetic of that.
The game has some really good aesthetics. The problem is just like it's a fucking buggy mess.
Yeah.
But like Metal Overlord, it looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card straight up. Like it looks like a Synchron.
Actually, yeah, he wouldn't look out of place on a Yu-Gi-Oh! On a Synchron deck. Let me think.
If you were to make a fake card with his art in it, I don't think many people would notice that's not a Synchron.
Actually, look at the Galaxy Eyes line and tell me he wouldn't fit right in. Like, you could make him a Galaxy Eyes card and he would just slot into the archetype immediately.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I could even see him being an XYZ.
Yeah. Can I be petty for a second? Can I be stinky?
Yes.
The way to say that is exis.
Huh?
You're supposed to say exis.
Oh, it's XYZ.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's exis.
Fair enough.
Spotter, yes! This is Jorokumo.
Yes.
She's beautiful.
Indeed. And she and I are the same.
Yep. She will soon enough not be a disembodied voice.
Indeed.
And let me... Oh, I can just make this here and make it up. There we go. You're looking very good.
Of course I'm looking very good. Look who's drawing me.
I feel like a stylist when I work on hair, honestly. It's very funny. Because my way to draw hair is very similar. It feels like I'm styling actual hair, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like I'm painting more than brushing your hair and making it look beautiful.
It really, yeah, no, it really has that vibe, because honestly, like, I've been watching you do it, and wow, the colors picked for this just look perfect.
I'm glad you like them.
I do, yes, very much so.
By the way, now that I remember, Katsugaki was mentioning if we were talking about Xenoalice. Xenoalice's problem was completely different. Xenoalice just had the disgrace of being gacha slop at its purest form. I'm sorry. That game... Like, I don't know if you ever played it, Jorokumo, but... It was...
Unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe, I didn't.
It was... The thing is, it had a good story. Of course it has. It had Yoko Taro's supervision. It had great art.
I also heard it had a great event with Drakengard 3.
Yes.
That was the one part I regret not having played.
And you didn't miss anything because the Drakengard event inexplicably never came to the global version.
What?
Yeah, it was the only event that didn't make it into the game.
Ah, of course, it's just because it's Drakengard 3. Specifically Drakengard 3. Holy shit. So much about that game is lost media.
Oh, really?
Yes, like, there's a manga called Utahime 5, which
I know
is a
that.
manga that
Yeah. Oh.
predates the game. There's nothing about it. It's so hard to even see like a scratch of it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that manga is extremely important for the lore of Drakengard 3.
Yeah, I know the
Because
context. Oh.
yeah, no. If you know the context, then you know it.
No. Keep telling it because we are on a stream, remember? It's
Oh, fair enough.
interesting.
Like, the thing about Dutahime 5 is that it's not just about how it's not just about the start of the story. It's specifically how Zero became Zero, because before that she was nameless. She was a nameless child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then it tells the story of how she came into contact with the flower, how the five sisters came to be, and everything. So missing that important piece of information just makes the whole of Drakengard 3 so very discombobulated, because we also miss a lot on context from the Cataclysm, which is an event that predates Drakengard 3 as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is.
So it's I was just going to say that it's things like that that we kind of miss, but there's people out there trying to do their damnedest to put all of that in a journal.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think the most annoying part of Draconeer is precisely that sadly everyone behind it is very comfortable with making everything about it lost media.
Yep.
Like, Reincarnation is dead. Reincarnation is completely dead, and I doubt they managed to archive everything about it.
Exactly.
And I was like mad. I remember being a little mad because there was drama with. I was a little up to date with drama about Reincarnation because a friend was playing it actively. And I remember Yokotaro, I think it was Yokotaro himself, and did a tweet saying that, like, hey, Nier 3 is never coming out. Nier 3 is Reincarnation. And
yeah,
and
not wrong.
yeah, and people were mocking people who wanted like a Nier 3 to come out.
A Nier 3 to come out, like, first,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't have sense in the grand scheme of things, because chronologically speaking, there's not a place for Nier 3 to exist. Because what happens with the current remake of Nier Replicant is that it has a fourth ending, which basically wraps things up to give space towards Nier Automata.
Oh, but is there nothing after Is there nothing to be explored after Automata? I wonder.
Well,
Because it feels like there could be something.
If you do the final ending, not like the extra meme endings, but like the final actual ending.
Yeah, the one where you fight the credits, right?
Yes, the one where you literally fight the credits. It shows that the pods actually go against their
programming and
programming.
Yeah, I remember. And well, it wouldn't be. I know reviving TB and 9S wouldn't be that special, but if I remember correctly, like the loop is closed. Like the eternal loop they were in is closed. Like it's broken. Well, more so.
The war of the machines is basically over.
Yep.
Because the bunker is destroyed, the machine life forms are leaving peacefully, and the rogue androids are just living their lives as well. So the one thing that is not explained entirely for certain is the red eye disease there.
Yeah.
Because the red flashing eyes in Nier Automata is a clear reference to the red eye disease from the Drakengard.
Is there nothing about it in Reincarnation, actually?
I am not sure, actually.
I remember my friend Actually, give me 1 second. Let me ask if they're available. Hey, are you there? Give me 1 second. Oh, they're playing Baldur's Gate 3. There's like a very low chance they actually respond. Oh, they responded. Can you turn into my stream? It's fine if you can, but we're talking about Draconeer, and we have no context on the set link right now. Okay, we're getting the expert in the case. Give me 1 moment. If they actually tell me I don't know, I'm going to lose it, but I don't think so. Okay, we're going to wait until they appear. If I see a message in the chat, I'm going to go nuclear immediately. Okay. But yeah. There they are. Hello,
Wow, incredible.
Yep. See, this is the only person I could think of in my friend list that could have context on what the red eye disease is.
Hello. That's fair
Hello.
enough.
Hello. I heard Draconeer, I came running. So we were talking about where I stopped Baldur's Gate 3 for this. I'm sorry. But yeah, we were talking about like the outcomes of Nier Automata and stuff like that, and talking about pretty much how the loop was broken at the end of ending E and everything. And my dear girlfriend here, I'm so fucking sorry, dear.
Hi.
And my you're fine with it. And my precious girlfriend over here was talking about the red eye disease and how we didn't have much context on it. But I kinda sorta know that you have the context. Also, Jorokumo, do you like the hair?
Yes, it looks perfect.
I'm glad. Oh my god, you look so wonderful. I would let you eat me, you know? But please don't.
You know,
Oh?
when you say that nicely, when you put it this nicely, I don't have much of a choice.
By the way, just in case, it's 1 AM. I know. I just want to see what Such knows about the red eye disease. It's because ending E of Dragon Over 1, yeah? And
Yes.
it is like reminiscent of the virus. Well, the virus from their... What's the word? The logic virus it was called? It's reminiscent of the disease, right?
It's the reminiscence of the Queen of Grotesquerie, specifically, and also the Church of the what's the name? Come on, word. Speak not of the... I don't remember, but basically, it's related to it's related more specifically to the true ending of Drakengard 3, where one has a brother one, and he backstabs Zero.
I sort of remember that, yes.
And him, alongside a few others, have started a cult of the Watchers.
There we go. Such is just talking about it right now, yes. It was basically called the Cult of the Watchers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then because he's like... Because he's directly descendant from the flower, or rather, more specifically, because he's a clone of one, he has the flower infection upon him as well. So the next evolution in the for the flower was the red eye. And because of him, the flower managed to spread its virus towards the others through the red eye disease. The reason why Zero wanted to kill all of her sisters was not because of a grudge, but because She wanted to rid the world from the flower, because her plan was to kill all of them and then herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she wanted to end the intoners.
Yep.
But because one had a brother, that didn't happen.
Makes sense. I have a foggy memory of this. I haven't played the Dragon Girl games, but precisely with Satch, actually, they made me watch a 6-hour summary of the lore. So I didn't have some kind of sort of context of this, but I don't have it fully. This is interesting to hear. That's how I know of Utahime 5, by the way.
Yep, because otherwise it's really fucking hard to know about Utahime 5.
Yep. One ruined everything by making Bro 1, yeah. Yeah, and then Senna heard me playing DOT1 in a non-ironic way, and I liked it. Yeah, we have like the inside joke of the soundtrack for Dragon, yeah, there we go. That's the idea. We had like the running joke of such really liking the soundtrack of Dragon 1. Which is like that one weird dissonant song that goes like tan 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 tan, and just goes like that event for eternity.
Yep. I love it. It's so evil.
Oh god.
It is a legit banger. I have to agree with Zach here.
Oh god.
Don't mess with us Drakengard fans. We do not know what real music is.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing too. I think you two could get along, honestly. You have the same taste. I cannot approve it, but you have it. Oh dear, yeah. I do agree. I do agree though. I'll forever be a Canaria hater. But yeah. So what even I remember, but yeah, I remember the Red Eye Disease having some like relevance in reincarnation, and it was the reason I wanted to summon such over here, but I don't quite remember what happened because I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of memories of such playing reincarnation. I only remember there was this one character named Yusuke that kept making them cry. It was so relevant, yeah. That I do know. I would like to know more if you are comfortable, of course, explaining a little bit in the chat. Oh dear. Also, am I getting the palette right?
Yes.
Okay.
The palette is correct.
Gotcha. I'm going to make everything gray for now and then apply the colors and more extra colors because I think gray is a great base. Like, I think you look great. Like this. Yusuke, my baby girl. If I remember correctly, a character was born from dragons or something as a weapon. I think it was Noel. Sadly, never got too much into her lore. Yeah, and that's the main thing that I'm sad about reincarnation shutting down. It has a ton of story that a lot of people will never experience, I think. Or at least won't experience in their... as it is, as it's mandated, I guess. Is that what I'm looking for? But yeah. And since it's a gacha, I cannot blame them for not wanting to play it. Because a lot of people don't play gacha games because they are gacha games. They have like...
Yep.
Unlike you and I, my dear... some people have moral standards.
Yeah, some people have actual low standards.
Oh dear,
Unfortunately, my standards are low enough to the point where I subject myself to fate goal.
Me too, yeah.
Listen, the story makes up for it, okay?
Yeah, but Yusuke and Hina, my faves, had an alternate version where Yusuke was a Red Eye Legion. Mm-hmm. Legion, what? Oh dear, I am so rusty on my Draconeer lore. I'm trying to think, but I feel like a peasant. Because compared to you, for example, or Touch over here, I barely have scratched the surface of. Like I've only played. Sadly I've only played Automata. I have what's the name? I have Replicant version. I'm going for the library. Give me 1 second. I do have. Oh, continue.
Most people started in Automata. Because
Yeah.
before that, the game flopped. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's sold really poorly.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, it was barely known by anyone at all.
Yeah.
Which leads me to say, it is natural that you were unaware of it until Automata got into your radar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how most.
Oh.
That's how most people got into Replicant and the lore.
Mm-hmm. And his sister was part of the Hamelin organization during the Keriko War to control the legions while Project Gestalt. Oh, this is during Project Gestalt.
Yes.
Oh. What the fuck did I miss?
There is a whole lore before like Replicant and Automata regarding the war. Because here's the thing. They had to start Project Gestalt because people were losing their bodies over to the Red Eye disease and the pact with the gods that they have to do.
Mm-hmm.
If they touched the Queen Grotesque snow particles, let's put it this way.
Mm-hmm. Was this a coloration syndrome? I don't remember.
Yes, that is the name.
Okay. White coloration syndrome, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember people turning into salt.
You were either turned into salt or you would become a berserker, a mindless berserker in service of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you would lose yourself.
Yeah. So then Project Gestalt was started. That's my inner joke when I get salty. And then Project Gestalt happened, the events of Replicant happened. And
Yes.
And well, I'm not going to get too much into Replicant because, as I said, I haven't played it. I have an idea of what happens, including like spoilery stuff, but I still figure not to talk about it too much. Then I guess the main thing that happens between, I'm going to assume what explains the most what happens between Replicant and Automata are the whole parts with Emil and Devil and Popola, right? Like those two in Automata, I remember being like bridges between Replicant and Automata.
They were supposed to protect the replicants from the Gestalts.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they were to keep the replicants in the fake world.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and meanwhile, Emil was fighting the aliens and did the whole thing with the copies and everything.
Yep. It was fucked up.
Yeah! Something funny is in case Emil hadn't suffered enough, the whole near replicant event that we had in Xenoalis has basically like an idea, has basically like a recreation of the events in Replicant, if I remember correctly. Including like, if I remember correctly, it was about Nier fighting the Shadow Lord. And you had to play it like 3 times, and then it turned out everything was a hallucination of Emil. Like after that had happened a while ago.
Except for the last one.
Yeah. Oh. Emil's story always gets me so sad. Let my boy have a vacation day. Yeah. Actually. Oh, I don't remember what happened to Emil by the end of Automata. Like after the fight and everything.
He unfortunately gets to live, and I say unfortunately because my boy deserves to die already.
Yeah.
And I don't mean this with any malice. I mean, sometimes death is the best that can come to someone.
Mm-hmm. I kind of remember. Well, I kind of remember the fight with the Emil clones, but I didn't remember if he died from it.
No, he didn't.
Oh dear. Poor guy. Honestly. Oh, going back to the Automata topic, yeah, I do not blame anyone from getting into Nier Draconier from Automata. I'm going to figure the vast majority of Draconier fans came from Automata. Because Drakengard was a cult classic. And Nier? I don't know if I'm correct, but Nier Replicant and Nier Gestalt were borderline just mediocre as games. Like
Yes.
that's something I've read. I don't know if it's quite right, but they're mediocre. They are not even like
See, Yoko Taro has this philosophy as a game developer where he is going to sacrifice gameplay for quality of story and music.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And because he was forced to work on such low budgets, that's what he always did.
Oh yeah, I remember Nier having like a very low budget. And well,
Square Enix always kind of sabotaged his projects.
Yeah, I am honestly very surprised Automata got to have the privilege of having Platinum games on it. Well,
it had Platinum Games because of the director of what's his name? I forgot. It was something about like it's an exceedingly popular game. Dragon's Quest.
Dragon Quest.
The Dragon's Yeah, the Dragon Quest director and Yoko Taro are very good friends.
What in the hell? Continue.
He straight up said, "There's not gonna be Dragon Quest 10 if you don't give this man budget for his game."
I love that.
Like he literally just said that.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's literally the only reason why we have Nier Automata.
And yeah, the Platinum Games effect. They were. I am happy to say I got to experience the good years of Platinum Games. And yeah, obviously they are the whole reason Automata is as popular as it is. I feel like there's no way around it. I feel like.
Pretty much.
And what's the word? And yeah, if I remember correctly, the Replicant remake was back to being a moderate success, like not an explosion like Automata.
Yes, it was a moderate success. But I'd say good enough to the point where Drakengard 3 having a remake is not off the charts.
Nice, I would love that. I want to play Drakengard 3 at some point. I'm not going to play the first two, sorry. Those games look like
Drakengard 2 isn't even it wasn't even directed or supervised by Yoko Taro.
Oh right,
so
someone else made it. Yeah. To be honest,
there's only like one ending that makes the game canon, but everything else.
What do you mean, coward? I'm going to kill you. No, I'm not going to kill you. You're my friend. I cannot. Dragon. What do you think of Satch's last comment?
Huh?
Read such as last chat message.
Coward. Yes.
No, the last one, the very last one.
Oh, Dragon 2 has Dovkine. Honestly, yeah, that's like one of the very few good things that came out about the game.
I have been fed tremendous amounts of propaganda at this point, but I really like Kaim as a character at this point.
Kaim is a horrible person, but that's what makes him based.
Yeah, exactly. Well, everyone in Drakengard is terrible.
Oh yes.
What was the name of this one character who I think she ate babies or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot her name, but I know what you're talking about.
I like her too. Kaim is so cartoonishly evil. I just cannot hate him. Yeah. Oh dear. I could do a Kane-inspired charge rune on Baldur's Gate 3. That? Ariach, my wife, thank you, Ariach! That's her name. I love us three stunning horrible people.
For real.
Actually, what are your... Oh,
they're hot.
Yep. Actually, what are your favorite Draconeer characters, Jorokumo?
Well, my most favorite one is Zero. I feel like she has, for better or worse, molded a great deal of my personality. And... okay, my top 3 is Near Brother, Kaine, and Zero. Not in a specific order, just I like those 3 the most. If you were to ask me like a top 5, I would put Kaim and Mana in it.
Oh, I see, I see. That sounds nice. That's a nice list.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna be real. I hate it, but Mana kinda looks hot in Drakengard too.
Eh? Wait, what?
Yeah, you know? You know the main antagonist from Drakengard? The High Priestess of the Court of the Watchers? By the age of 6 years old?
Oh dear. I'm going to need a picture. Mana got such a good glow up.
She did. She really did get a huge glow up. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you in your DMs.
Please do. I need to see.
This is Drakengard 1 Mana.
Okay.
This is Drakengard 2 Mana.
What in the actual fuck? Wait.
Yep.
How many years?
She went like 18 years, so she's 24. And in the Garden of Light, she's 33. The Garden of Light specifically is what makes Drakengard 2 canon.
Interesting. Well, yeah, that's a good design. Everyone in Drakengard 2 got a glow, yeah. At this point, I'm going to end up playing the Drakengard games, aren't I? But yeah, honestly, I would like at this point I would like a Drakengard 3 remake rather than a sequel to Nier, because like I see potential in continuing Automata for the reasons we already discussed. But I'm not. But I'm going to be real. There's not much there.
Mhm.
Actually, I haven't watched the Automata anime, and I know that changes things a little bit, but I don't know. Do you know anything about it, or?
What's up?
Oh, do you know if there's any like significant reason to watch the Nier Automata anime? Because I know it changes a bit of the game, but I don't know if that's like
I know it's pretty.
significant. It definitely looks pretty.
That's literally all I know. I'm sorry.
That's fine. If I remember correctly, the anime is the continuation of Automata.
Wait, what? Seriously?
I had no idea. I am, or something like that. Yokotaro does pretty much anything with Automata. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, people whose favorite Draconeer thingy is Automata, Automata fans kind of have it great and have it rough at the same time, because half their lore is stuck in stage plays. They cannot watch.
That actually happens a lot in Japan.
Oh dear, really?
There is a lot of lore stuck in stage play that cannot be filmed by anyone, so it just stays there.
That kinda sucks, yeah. So, generally, yeah, that's my main criticism of all things Draconeer is how inaccessible a lot of the lore is.
You wanna know what's the worst part about Mana?
I'll tell.
Technically speaking, she did nothing wrong. And you know why?
Why?
Because she was born with the red eye disease. She is a descendant of the intoners.
Oh. I see what you mean.
So like, she cannot be held accountable for her actions. And that's funny.
Also, kudos to Yokotaro, who did a Final Fantasy XIV Automata collab, and it was bait because it feels more like a Drakengard collab. You're the one who plays Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah,
I have no.
Was pretty much a Drakengard collab, because it even had the Seeds of Destruction mentioned. They had the intoners. They had Zero, you know.
That sounds so fun. I need to play. One day I'll get to Final Fantasy XIV, but that's going to be when I get a metric shit ton of free time. And I don't know if I am, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm late. I feel like I'm very late. I feel like by the time I get to actually enjoy the game, there's going to just be another Final Fantasy MMO coming out.
I doubt it, because Yoshida already said that he has plans for 10 years ahead.
Oh.
No. For the game, so I feel like they kind of want to end Final Fantasy Online with 14.
Final Fantasy XIV is a cash cow. Oh yeah, I also have problems with the subscription way it works. I'm scared of that. Oh.
It is Square Enix's personal cash cow, but at the very least, Yoshida and the people who work on it genuinely care about the game. That's a caveat of it, right? Especially because there were times where Square Enix was still not only cutting budget from 14, but also cashing in on most of its sales and subscription stuff to fund their other shitty games that aren't nearly as relevant.
Interesting. I could honestly try it because
sometimes Yoshida generally has to make some fucking messages to the community say, hey, we are terribly sorry that things went this way. We were low on cash for this and we had to make do.
I love that. I kind of like love that. By the way, I don't know why I'm cooking so hard with the shading over here. This is supposed to be a sketch.
I don't know either, but I'm digging it.
You look so hot. I'm sorry.
It's your fault that I do. You know I'm right.
Yeah, I am making this on purpose, Loki. High key, maybe. But yeah, like the main thing I was saying with now that I remember, I was a little annoyed about the people who are saying reincarnation was the only Dragon Guard game, was the actual Nier 3, because one is that it's dead already, and two, it's a gacha. You cannot be proud that your official sequel, like the official third Nier game, is a gacha.
Not just the gacha, but the shitty gacha that barely survived 2 years. Because I feel like there's a big difference there.
Yeah, like, what would you qualify as a good gacha? Like, your Fate Grand Order. Like, what do you think sets apart, like, Fate Grand Order, for example, from, what could I use as an example? What's a gacha?
I just realized.
No,
I'm just having to process what I'm looking at. In Fate Grand Order.
You can send me a picture if you want. But yeah, the story and art of the game, amazing. Gameplay, it was... shit was boring as hell. Yeah, that's what I know. I saw screenshots of it, like, the ambience looks amazing, absolutely amazing. That the gameplay didn't look too fine.
So, Majin was hit by a demonic sword, and that was corrupting her spirit core. So apparently, her and Rengoku did a switcheroo, and now Rengoku is in her body.
What the hell is happening over there?
Yeah.
I am very confused. One day I'll get to play Fate and Order again, honestly. For now, I'm going to give you my account, honestly.
Fair enough. I'm gonna take good care of it whenever I have free time.
Thank you. Feel free to do whatever you want with it. Just don't burn anything. And try to...
I don't burn anything. Like, even the shittiest 4-star servants I don't. Except Fion. Fion, like, the 2 times he showed up in my child, I burned the shit out of him.
Baldur's Gate 3 saved me from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Fate and Order. Yeah, like, Such was going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With us when we were all getting into the game. But then they got Baldur's Gate, and then they got, like, a new PC, so they could play Baldur's Gate 3, and they've been very, 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 very into it. This was the person I told you wanted Cazador's head on a plate. Whoever the hell Cazador is.
Okay, you're that person. I know you are. Yes, Alice, as you can see, gossips a lot.
Hey.
Nah, I'm just shit talking here. She doesn't actually gossip.
I need Cazador dead again.
Ah, shit!
Wait, your girlfriend really knows me as the one guy who wants Cazador's head on a silver platter? Yes!
Yes.
Yeah,
No, I was just gonna say, that is precisely how I know you.
Yeah. That's kind of metal though.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like you two get along, honestly.
I mean, if you say so, Zeno, I have no reason to believe otherwise.
I'm not going to force anyone to talk to each other, but just saying.
Oh no, I would never force myself to talk to someone else either, but like, should the opportunity arise, I would not be against it.
I'm keeping it. Well, they're officially the person who won Cazador on a metal platter. And also, let's see, what else do I need? Jorokumo looks legit chill, to be honest. Oh, she's very chill. She's wonderful to be around. I love being around her. I love her, actually. Did you know that, Jorokumo? I love you.
If I didn't, now I do for certain, but I did try and be as chill as possible, honestly, around others. I do swear a lot, but that's just the trait that comes along with the package. However, chilling, relaxing, vibing even, if you were to name a few, are things I do indeed enjoy. More than anything. They do want to chill with me, I'm down. Of course! I just need a date and a time. Like I said earlier in the stream, I may be bad at starting conversations, but if you give me a topic, I am 9 out of 10 times gonna be able to keep it going just fine. Because I like to pride myself on knowing a little bit of everything.
Well, there we go. I might just make a group chat after the stream is over, honestly.
Sounds good.
I need a topic that sparks the yapping.
Indeed. I can absolutely say the same for myself.
I'm having way too much fun shading this. I should have stopped minutes ago. What did you do to me? I did it myself.
Yeah, I'm kind of just playing F-Zero here.
That's
oh yeah,
fine.
no, I can rant as well, because I have a lot of pent up topics inside myself.
Yes.
Honestly, it shouldn't be.
I agree.
Can I say?
Oh.
No, I'm saying this for myself at least, because I myself know the frustration of having too much to say and not enough opportunities to do so.
I'm going to admit that I am in a weird situation when it comes to talking about stuff too much, because I have like this slight problem that I have a very bad memory. So I am not the best at talking about my interests unless they are of my own creation. You know what I mean? Like, I have memory for stuff that I create, but I know that sometimes that isn't the most interesting thing that I can talk about, and it does make me feel kind of sort of bad, because it can come across as, I know it's a little boring to hear just about like what's the word? Well, it's a little boring to talk about like OCs, I guess. I don't know how to say it. That's like the one thing that makes me feel a little... But I like listening to others because of that. I'm not going to get much of it. Also, I mean, I am going to get things out of it, but I'm most likely going to forget because I'm forever cursed to have a bad memory. That's what I mean.
It's called neurodivergency.
Yeah, ADHD. I am diagnosed. I have a diagnosis. I can show you the papers right here. If I remember correctly, I got it diagnosed at a very young age, and I was supposed to take medication for it, but the medication made my hair fall off, so I stopped.
Bruh.
I have no idea why that happened.
Sometimes certain medication can just have like undesirable effects for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Specifically like some of them can have undesirable effects that can even like be outside of the prescription.
Mm.
Especially because the side effects that you get when you buy a medication and read through the possible side effects when ingesting it are general side effects that happen with most people. Some people can develop like side effects that were never registered before.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's the name of the thing again? Eyesight is not 2020.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Okay, you're pretty much complete. Let me try something one last time, and I'm going to call it a day. I just want to see how this looks.
Fair enough.
What do you think of that?
Let's see. Hello, I think that looks nice. That extra shade of purple.
Yep.
Very cool.
It was close out the design. Okay, but well, yeah, it is Jorokumo.
Yay! That was such a fucking huge glow up. Like holy shit.
Yep. We need to do the side by side one day.
We really do.
Love how it looks. I'm glad.
I'm very glad of it too.
The hair is alive. I'm so proud.
It should be. It looks amazing. It's what's the word? It's nothing like how I first envisioned it, but it's so much better.
Mm-hmm. It's fine like this. Okay, I'm going to save it and finish it for today because we've been running here for 3 hours and a half. I had a lot of fun, by the way, and I had way too much fun. I am so happy you decided to bless us with your presence, Jorokumo.
Of course, I myself feel blessed to be here. It was a very enjoyable moment spent with you in this day full of artistry.
Yep, we did a lot, and
We did also yap a lot.
well, that's the wonder of an art stream, honestly. If you ask me, like that's the best part. Well, the best part of streaming. Oh,
we managed to put in a lot of topics. Table, especially.
yeah. And, well, it was hella fun ranting about Draconeer. Yeah, exactly. And that's like why I want to keep my art streams in a consistent place. Like art streams, talk streams, stuff like that. Particularly because I get to talk a lot about things. A lot of things.
And God, I had so much shit to say about Drake Near, so it was definitely a good valve to let it escape.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah.
Well, like I said before, thank you for having me. If not for you, I wouldn't be here, after all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I'm going to be free to... you're free to be with me whenever you want, honestly. And I may drag you in to play a few things sometimes. I wonder what to play. Actually, I wonder what to play together. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! We can play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. Actually, I want to play a little bit after I close the stream, or...
I think I'm gonna get rest a little bit after this, actually, cause despite everything, despite the amount of fun I had, which like don't doubt it for a second, I had a lot of fun. It did take a lot of me.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. I understand. Okay. Well, we are going to leave it over here then. And
yeah.
Thank you for coming, everyone. My name is Xenovia Noether. I am the Galaxy's prettiest bounty hunter, and I will see you guys on the next mission. Oh, you wanna say anything before I close up? Jera?
Let's see. Did you know that certain house spiders not only are harmless to humans, but they also eat pests like cockroaches?
I do know that actually. There is a type of spider that shows up in my house sometimes in Chile, and that one of its most important traits is that it predates on another type of spider, which is it predates on I think the word is preys on, right? When it chases another species.
Yes.
It preys on the brown recluse, which is a very dangerous spider here. And that spider that we have, I think it's violinist, yes. It preys on it, and so it's very important, and we cherish them when they actually appear in the house. They're a little creepy, but...
Yes, violinist spider is another name for the brown recluse because of the mark you can see on their back. However, something important about the brown recluse is that the part recluse in their names means that 9 out of 10 times they are going to actually hide instead of try and attack. After all, they are not the aggressive type of spider who would attack on sight. For example, tarantulas, some can be calm, others can be temperamental. But that really depends on the tarantula, not on the species. That is because they are almost entirely blind and rely 100% on tremor sense. So anything that reaches too close to them, their instincts tell them to attack. Because if they are getting through their webs and everything, because they are the type of spider to leave webs everywhere so they can feel the environment, they are going to go for it. Some of them. It again depends entirely on the tarantula. But yeah, that's spider facts with Jorokumo.
That's a great way to say goodbye, honestly. Okay. But yeah, that was the stream. It is I, Xenovia Noether, the Galaxy's prettiest bounty hunter, and the luckiest girlfriend of all time. I'm so lucky to have you.
Say that again.
Well, okay. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next mission. Bye bye!
Bye bye!
Hell no, we ain't done yet. We riding out to the sunset. The garage is like Area 51 just for fun. We got noise, stick toys for fair weather and fake fucks. Took you out for 8 months for lasers I made for $8. The cops drill my boy like Megalon. He saying like a scene alone, and now we don't even bring him along. The jam tight like shoes that cause blisters. Our name was whispered in the street like we were blacklisted. blood sacrifices trying to find a hideout. Got a kid chanting in the alley, CD embedded in his wrist. ACDC's greatest hits, I wreck functions for fun. If chaos ain't constant, then I shake like an Elon fan in space with no oxygen. In your town with bass to blast your head to make jelly. Then I rest with the dead, lose flesh, become skelly.